friend. And if you are new here, then welcome to your safe, energetic space. I have decided to do some Reiki in bed. Woke up, decided to meditate, really fully embracing this temperature change, as if it isn't apparent, fall is my favorite season. That being said, it is very cozy, a lot of rain as the temperature is changing. And so a lot of people can start to undergo some seasonal depression. Whatever your situation may be, I had anticipated this Reiki session to be a little more soft-paced, more cozy and personal, with your consent, of course, and to just overall help reduce some stress and release some cortisol levels in the body, to help that energy and that Reiki to flow more efficiently throughout the body, as there's a lot of stagnant energy in multiple areas of the body for different people. Right now we are undergoing a very transformative time, and so a lot of people are feeling scatterbrained and just feeling overwhelmed. So hopefully this session can help provide some relaxation at the very least. As always, remembering to consent to receive the Reiki, remembering to hydrate to help flush out what we are looking to remove today. And with that being said, we'll just go ahead and get on into it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your patience, as I too have been pacing myself with my content and how much I'm showing up for people, so I can put a little more me time back into my routine. So hopefully now I can go ahead and provide you some you time for however long you need. And again, as always, thank you for inviting me in your energetic time and space. And we can just go ahead and get started. First off, we're just going to make sure that your breathing is nice and steady. Any anxiety that might be stirring, dysregulating your breathing, we're just going to take some few minutes to settle down in our bodies. Alright, so first we're doing our intervals of 5, so breathing in, holding for 5, and release. We're just helping prepare the body to relax, to help loosen up any restricted muscles, any tension that might be blocking any energetic flow to a specific area in the body. Okay, we're going to do another 5-second interval with me. Ready? Hold. And release. Good. Now we're going to really take our deep breath, this time incorporating a 7-second interval. So making sure we're sitting up nice and straight, so that energy flow and that breath can run through the body. Ready? Alright, we are a little bit more present. Again, addressing the physical body first before addressing any energy. Just going to take this brush to help brush your face, to stimulate some blood flow, to help release and drop tension in that face, especially right in this area, in the sinus and the third eye, just looking too soft in our gaze. So if it's alright with you, I'm just going to take a few minutes to just go over your facial features. Remembering to breathe comfortably at our own pace. Start off with the forehead, working to stimulate that blood flow towards the third eye. And the objective is just to again stimulate that blood flow to relax the facial muscles. The more relaxed that our body becomes, the lower the cortisol levels drop. And again, when we're constantly stressed or anxious, our muscles tighten up. And without that proper energy flow down the body, it'll interact with a blockage, like a congestion in a pipe. So just paying a little attention towards the face before going ahead and working on opening up that crown chakra. So where the Reiki energy can actually begin to flow. But as always, if you have a specific intention you'd like to place for this Reiki healing, please remember to set that as well. This Reiki is just going to target any areas in the body you specifically need to release that stress and that tension. The collective's energy has really felt that blockage in the third eye, especially that sinus area, right where that nose is. So we're just going to work on pushing that stagnation, that blockage from the middle outwards, and we're going to push that energy out of the ear chakras, which is also connected to the third eye. So just going to brush up your nose. I would usually start with a smoke cleanse to help clear up any blockages in the aura overall, to start moving some of that energy. But for everybody's headaches, and just for the intention of it being nice and relaxing, nothing too invasive, I'm going to go with our classic lavender essential oil to help relax the body. Okay, so we're going to do a few more deep breathing exercises to open up those sinuses and for that oil to really penetrate through that aura. Again, the intention of reducing any stress. Breathing in and out. Again, the objective is just pushing all of that congestion towards the sides of the face. Taking a deep breath in here. And release. Now we're going to move towards the sides of the face, really locking in on that jaw, so unclenching that jaw, releasing pressure. Making sure that all chakras are cleared this evening before we go ahead and activate our Reiki symbols. Now we're just going to go ahead and start breaking up some of that blockage on the crown chakra right on top of the head. Just releasing any tension or pressure, any sort of resistance to this act of healing. Just beginning to put our bodies back on the receival mode. And of course, as we begin to open up that energy flow, we're going to push that energy down the rest of the body. Again, making sure that we're nice and comfortable physically. We're hydrating to help flush out the residual negative toxic energy. Dropping that now as we're moving on down towards the throat chakra now. Okay, and before we fully engage with that throat chakra and that neck pain, congestion, just going to go in with some raw amethyst to help relax the upper chakras. Scraping out that stress, that anxiety, those intrusive thoughts. Paying attention to the body of where this residual energy might be lingering, allowing your body to be the blueprint for what the issue is. And start getting that energy moving in a consistent flow. Beginning to tap in that nervous system, or just breaking down that wall of tension. So we can go in and be a little bit more nitpicky when it comes to removing those stressors, those triggers. And I know the collective is really going through it. So as I begin to pull out this negative energy or these toxic energies, you might hear my tummy. We've all been going through physical, mental, energetic purging. And with purging and detoxification all residing in the gut and your gut health, our bodies are just clearing and cleansing that old stagnant energy. Good. Focusing on that throat, we're going to open that energy flow a little bit more. We're going to slowly work our way towards the sides and behind the neck as well to release that pressure, especially when it comes to stress. We hold a lot of that in the neck and shoulder areas. So again, the objective is just to make sure that our physical bodies are as relaxed and comfortable as it can, so our energy can follow up with the same. Right in that neck. Again, the objective is to work inwards out and get that energy flowing. Ensure that we're bringing that Reiki energy down the whole body. So as we're removing energy, we can replace it with higher vibrational energy that better serves you and your greatest good always. And if you're a visualizer, just visualizing that phlegm, that congestion in the throat beginning to break up. So that passage, that airflow is more available, more consistent. just going to go in with our itty bitty little tourmaline to help again break up that more pesky residual energy, especially those energies that you've stored, not giving yourself to process or regulate. Perfect to help detoxify any energies or physical toxins that no longer hold a place. Just pulling from that throat so we can have an easier access to that heart space and that heart chakra, feeling that energy drop towards the heart space. So you might feel your chest tightening up a little bit, your heart racing a little bit more. Again, being mindful of the body and where the energy is moving. So before we begin, we'll do another deep breathing. Hold. And release. Noticing how any head tension or pain may be subsiding little by little. That might be stemming from that neck pain. Of course, replacing that energy that we removed with that, with a more neutral, relaxing state of flow and energy. So while our upper chakras are a little more opened and accessible to us, I'm going to go ahead and start our Reiki symbols from our upper chakras. So just keep visualizing that white, bright light as it reaches the top of your crown. And you can watch my fingers as I draw the symbol. Whatever is comfortable for you. Just going to activate those chakras. Making sure that's flowing down now from the crown to that third eye. Just making sure that our brows are dropped and we're fully open to receiving this energy. Throat chakra. Our throat chakra. So making sure we're loosening up our necks. The less tension, the better. Going to pay attention behind the neck really quick. Feel all of that energy flowing, going right on the back of the sweet spot. So you can just go ahead and support your own neck for a little bit. I don't know if you guys can catch my tummy on the camera or the microphone, but remembering to hydrate as we're beginning to detoxify that body, that energy. Good. Now we're moving on to that chest area. So again, making sure our shoulders are nice and dropped and relaxed. We're laying back in a comfortable position or sitting up nice and straight so that spine is straight and aligned. Okay, and to help get that energy flowing, we are going to use some rose quartz. Just going to help soothe any tension, any tightness, shortness of breath, rapid heart beating. Again, pushing that energy out. This time we're going to move it out of the arms. Getting that flowing. Some heavy stuff. Again, we're going to move the energy up for a second as that energy is going back towards the third eye area. So again, any pain from the neck, the shoulder area, that may be reverting back towards the head. Because that's such a heavy spot right now, we are going to go back with our black tourmaline And instead of pulling from that heart space, we're just going to let the tourmaline just do its thing and flush out that dense energy down towards the stomach. So we can flush it out, recycle that energy. Breathing again, making sure our shoulders are good. Release. Now that we have moved towards the stomach area, setting and activating that heart chakra, okay, just to calm everything down, stirring up all that energy. Just going to do a quick little aura sweep, selenite, to help balance out and replace the energy that we removed to that of higher vibrational energy. And this is a very purifying stone. So again, doing its job and absorbing the excess toxins, dense energy that your body is looking to rid itself of. And then channeling it down the nervous system, hitting that gut. And we're not going to do anything crazy with the gut, as we don't have time to do a full gut detoxification. That might be next. We're just going to go in with our amethyst one more time. And to double whammy it, we're going to go in with rose quartz and amethyst to add some relief towards the stomach. Pushing that energy down through the feet. I'm always usually really sensitive when it comes to working on the collective's tummy. I always feel the most physiological symptoms and reactions exhibited. Just making sure we're hydrating once again to flush all of that out. Set and activate that. Pushing it down. Good. And then just going to cleanse that gut. Of any impurities. pushing that down the digestive tract. I hear you, dummy. Alright. Set and activate that. Alright. Perfect. 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 You are looking muy bonita. Hopefully you are a little bit more relaxed. Even just a few moments of your day to escape from is our goal here. And if you made it this long, thank you regardless for being here, for choosing to spend your energetic time and space with me and inviting me in. I genuinely look forward to hanging out with everybody. And I would love to hear your input and feedback as to how you're feeling, what's going on, and just overall help the collective feel a little bit more collected. As we're all very scatterbrained recently. So I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Many thanks for being here.